One day, something feels off. You wake up and their food is still sitting there, untouched. You call their name, nothing. You check their usual spots, the couch, the window, the bed, and then you find them, hidden, somewhere quiet, somewhere out of the way. Maybe under the bed, behind furniture, inside a space they never used before. They don't look at you the same way. They avoid eye contact. They barely move. And suddenly your mind starts racing. Did I do something wrong? Why are they hiding from me? What's happening to them? And then the question you don't want to ask, does my cat know what's happening to them? Are they afraid? Are they in pain? Did I do enough? For a long time, people believed that when cats are about to die, they go away, that they isolate themselves to be alone. But that's not exactly what's happening. The truth is, we've misunderstood this behavior completely, because this isn't about giving up, and it's not about abandoning you. This is something much deeper, and once you understand it, it changes everything. Your cat doesn't know they're dying, not in the way humans understand it. They don't think about the end. They don't imagine what comes next. But they do know something is wrong, something significant, something they can feel in their body, and they respond to it in the only way their instincts know how. Cats are incredibly sensitive creatures, but not in the way most people think. They don't rely on words, they rely on sensation, subtle shifts, energy, internal changes you would never notice. Their bodies slow down, their movements change, their appetite fades, but the most important part is something you can't see. They can feel their body failing, and more importantly, they can smell it. A cat's sense of smell is one of the most powerful in the animal world. They constantly analyze chemical signals in the air, in their environment, and inside themselves. Which means when something changes internally, they know, not intellectually, but instinctively. They sense that something is different. Something isn't working the way it used to, and that triggers a response. And here's where it gets misunderstood, because when this happens, cats usually do one of two things. They withdraw, or they attach. Some cats disappear into quiet spaces, they hide, they become still, distant. Not because they don't love you, but because their instincts are activating. In the wild, a weakened cat becomes vulnerable, and vulnerability attracts danger. So their brain tells them, find a safe place, stay hidden, stay quiet, conserve energy. It's not rejection, it's protection. But other cats do the exact opposite. They come closer, they follow you more, they sit beside you, they sleep near you, they seek contact more than ever before. And this is where most people misunderstand it. They think, this means my cat is scared. But that's not what's happening. This is trust at its highest level. When a cat is in discomfort, they go to the place they feel safest. And for many cats, that place is you. So whether they pull away or move closer, both behaviors come from the same place, instinct and connection. Now here's something even deeper. There's a moment many cat owners experience, but almost no one talks about. After days of weakness, of barely moving, your cat suddenly seems normal again. They get up, they walk around, they eat, they look at you differently, almost like themselves again. And for a moment, you think they're getting better, but they're not. This is something known as a last rally, a final surge of energy, a temporary return, and it's one of the most emotional moments you'll ever experience, because it feels like hope. But it's something else. It's the body using everything it has left, one final time. And during this moment, many cats do something very specific. They come to you, they sit near you, they look at you, sometimes longer than usual, and it feels different. You feel it, because it is. It's not random, it's not coincidence, it's connection. One last moment of awareness, focused on the one thing that mattered most in their world, you. And this is the part most people need to hear. Cats don't fear death the way humans do. They don't sit in anxiety thinking about the future. They live in the present, always. Which means in their final moments, they are not thinking about loss. They are not thinking about leaving you. They are experiencing what's in front of them. And if you are there, that's what they feel. Your presence, your voice, your touch. And that matters more than anything else. Because studies on animal neuroscience have shown something powerful. The part of the brain associated with safety and comfort activates most strongly in response to familiar presence, your scent, your voice, your energy. That's what your cat knows. That's what your cat trusts, which means in their final moments, you are not just there, you are their sense of safety. You are their calm. You are the last thing they experience as home, and if that brings you even a little bit of comfort, hold on to it, because it's real. And then comes the hardest part, the silence, the absence, the space they used to fill. Losing a cat isn't small, and anyone who says it is has never experienced it, because the bond between a cat and their person is deeper than most people realize. It's quiet, it's subtle, but it's powerful. Your routines, your presence, your energy, all of it becomes part of their world, and when that disappears, your brain feels it, not just emotionally, biologically, because that connection was real. So if you're going through this, or you've been through it, what you're feeling is not weakness, it's not overreaction, it's the cost of connection, and that deserves to be respected. So here's the truth. Your cat didn't leave you. They didn't choose distance. They didn't stop loving you. They followed their instincts, and the same instincts that kept them alive their entire life. And within those instincts, you were always part of their world. And in the end, you were still there. And that's what matters. If this video reached you at the right moment, or helped you understand something you didn't before, leave a comment, tell me about your cat, and if you want to understand your cat even deeper, subscribe to Kitty Club, because the next thing your cat does might mean more than you think.